lot, you know, it's a lot harder.
Just sitting there. It's not hard. Just sitting there.
Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same.
You won't play with the little kids, beat up on the 5 and 6 year olds.
Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pounds.
Ain't no but grown men on live, so I understand.
The left touchdown, touchdown,
I just
floor,
haven't played it
come
in
down, hotel.
A lot of hope.
I need rest, no recess in my schedule. Mama used to serve as
Nah, man, you ain't got to re-download it, man. You know what I mean? You know, you really want that good anyway. You know, it's all right, man.
Well, that shit, to find somewhere to play, it's way quicker than the park. That's the only thing 2K needs to fix. They need to get what Live has on
and I don't need you to okay.
Team
Okay,
up.
30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay,
automatically
I might pass
put
the
you in
ball, but
games
this is
to
no
help.
game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gon' be from old age. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pounds.
I ain't even gonna
Somebody
play
gon'
with the
want
Cowboys.
revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the
Max
right
Green.
hand, catch with the left touchdown.
So I read all.
Yeah.
But I ain't even gonna play you with the Cowboys, though. Since you
I
said
beat the shit out of my friend with the Cowboys. Zeke with 3 touchdowns with almost 300 rushing yards.
We could be done.
That's all I use. I don't know.
Ladies and gentlemen.
I might use Seattle.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready?
I just say playing against motherfuckers who got the fucking Ravens.
Get ready.
No.
Got the who?
They got the fucking Ravens, bro.
Oh,
Like every time I'll have all these wide receivers covered, all of them, and then the mid does think it's running.
Well, that's why with my Kyler Murray can do that too.
This be the green light.
Shit, not as much as you can do that shit with Lamar Jackson, nigga.
get his ass killed.
Fuck that.
I want you to bring Kyler Murray in, so I think he's gonna run around. Kill the hell out of his ass. Kill the hell out of his little short ass.
He is a short ass quarterback.
Break his ass.
Oh, Lord. Oh, 3-point score? Oh. Hell yeah. Oh, Vince Carter, that's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah. Go ahead and look, buddy. Yep.
And you know we got breath control, so no need to take a breather. Cardio kingpin, subjugate the dumb play. And you know we can't wait to bring spin. A-star quizzes, A+ the final. Vocals we align, we'll move it all simultaneously over joints and rock. We earn 30 years so you can say we got 3 times off the board, unlike you and your chess men. We installed doubt in you and your yes men. And if the game had veins, we'll
Such an invite already.
upheaval the ground. Cause the adrenaline we blend with the sound is our thing. We're leaving the kings of all crown. You ready? Are you set? Then jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady. To the letter, right? Turn it up, flow. But can you rock it like rocket? What you talking about? Space out your mind. But can you rock it like rockets? That's a close encounter of what kind? Then jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go.
Other than that, though, I got the chips for me.
Turn it up, y'all peep flow.
I'm not getting bullshit. I'm not getting cold. I got the chips.
Alright.
Sure. Yes, sir. We all here.
Are you ready? Set. Jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Steady. To the letter, right? Turn it up. We giving the show. But
That nigga dropped Gordon. Bullshit.
space out your
Bullshit.
mind. But can you rock it like rockets? Close encounter of what kind?
Hell yeah. That nigga be on some shit, boy. Got my ass tore up by a nigga with shit.
Rock it like rocket fuel.
Damn, Oregon just beat the shit out of Utah.
Oh yes, I can probably go on the auction now. Let's see. What we got?
Blow your mind.
Why you do that like that? It's a lot of money. Why are you mad like that? Ooh, I'm in my new bag, my bag. You ain't getting
The NFL player?
too bad, my bag.
Yes, from the Texans.
I'm a running back. Same day, I'm a running back. Friday, payday, running back. Running back. 48 yards, I running back.
The nigga, the name is Gordon. That play for the Texans.
No, he don't play for the Texans, nigga. They ain't got no Gordon on Texas, bro. They got Hopkins. They got
Oh, that's his name, Hopkins. Okay.
this nigga him, boy. I tell you, god damn. You know, I expect that from a basketball nigga though. I ain't even tripping. Fuck that. I shouldn't be cutting no slack as a grown ass man though. Alright.
Yeah. You know what? No, man. How about 91 Andrew Bogus?
Where you going, man? Where you at? Damn, he sure taking a long time getting that ladder. I gotta send you another one.
Yeah, I just got in here.
Shit, you that one I sent? Shit should still be open. Cause I ain't moved, I'm still in the same spot.
Why the fuck they have me opening packs?
Yeah, why the fuck you opening packs?
Wait, come on, me?
Nah, him. You must be in the franchise shit.
Oh, the say,
Yeah, he in the franchise shit. You in the franchise shit, you opening packs.
Down in Mississippi and New Orleans, Big Snoop Dogg got a mad and lean.
Yeah, third
See me
quarter,
off the
yeah.
hook and you don't really want none, but if you do, come and get some.
Oh, you thought we was doing ultimate teams? I ain't doing ultimate
Damn
teams.
world is Madden territory. Tell your mama and tell your
But I can play you with my ultimate team though.
damn world is Madden territory. Come get some if you want some, but you ain't bad enough, so you can't take none.
I think my ultimate team is screwed.
And I'm the only one. And when it comes to Madden, all y'all fools my sons. Haha, bag up off me and watch your load. Snoop Dogg is on the mic.
Oh, you got Bo Jackson?
And if
I think I do. I haven't played Ultimate Team in a while.
Drew, you ain't got the MLB?
Madden time when you suckers.
The show? Did you get 19? Yeah.
Madden 20, Snoop Dogg is
Oh, okay. So I can whoop your ass in there too then, like.
I got cleats on my feet, jersey on my back, helmet on my head, ready to attack like that. Down in Mississippi and New Orleans, Big Snoop Dogg got a mad and
Finally showed up.
your team is off the hook and you don't really want none, but if you do, come and get some. Me tell your mama and tell your daddy, and tell the whole damn world it's the Madden territory.
Wow.
Tell your mama and tell your daddy, and tell the whole damn world it's the Madden territory. Come get some if you want some, but you ain't bad enough, so you can't take none. I'm Big Snoop Dogg,
Cleveland.
only one, and when it comes to Madden,
Oh my god, you coming out here with that shit?
bag up off me and watch your load. Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving Madden glow.
Go ahead, pick Cleveland.
Run up on me, you gon' get laid out so fast, 'cause I can get you with the run, or I can hit you with the pass.
So, Drew, what the fuck is Andre Bogus? He's like stuff in the NBA, like,
Madden time on you suckers, y'all can't get close, so why you ain't touching? 'Cause my team is so hard, my team is legit. Madden 20, Snoop Dogg is, now get it.
like, I don't get it, bro. Like, why was, how long, what the fuck did he do? You be out for 2 seasons for that? For a tailbone?
Yeah, he's a bitch, that's why.
2 seasons for that? Come on, boy.
Playing skills, you did. Ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, hole in the wrist, watch out flip, watch out whip, I'm in the whip, hole in the wrist, I never switch, ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, hole in the wrist, watch out flip, watch out whip, I'm in the whip, hole in the wrist, I never switch.
Boys and girls, and a million fans around the world. If you know me, you know Mac Money, and you know what time it is. And it is game on!
The NFL is on EA Sports as we come to you from Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson, California. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Baltimore Ravens and our home team.
Gotta come in with my rock intro.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And we are underway in Southern California. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Let's do it, Fluid. Let's do it. Let's go, Phil, with your old ass.
They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Coming with the pressure, coming with the pressure. Hot route, hot route, hot route, hot route.
Hey, ready,
Rivers now. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. And the pressure gets to him again. Jihad Ward and the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. So shall we say a bold decision to go for it, and that bold decision does not pay off.
And when you talk about bold, you're saying all caps?
All caps.
Yeah, without a doubt. Maybe they're telling their defense they have a lot of faith in them. I mean, that's how you have to spin it, is that you tell your defense, you know something? We were able to go for it there because you guys are so good. I'm not worried about things. That's the only explanation I can come up with in this situation.
Well, he better get ready to spin it for that post-game presser because you know he's going to be out.
He's going to have to spin it for his own locker room, frankly.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. From the gun, Jackson. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. 7 yards on the quick slant and a first down. Jackson on first down. And he's got it. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. From 13 yards out. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive.
It's never fun for a defense to run on the field knowing that they're having to defend a short field. Just the idea of trying to limit an offense in that position, daunting for a defense.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Charger drive about to get going. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Give them 15 yards on that one and a Charger first down. So following the run by Gordon, here's 1st and 10. Rivers. And this one complete to Virgil Green. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. To throw is Rivers. And nowhere to get away. Rivers is dropped. Michael Pierce, in all of his 340-pound glory, gets the sack. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Man, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big play there for L.A. 43 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Rivers going to turn and give this one to his running back, Gordon. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Throwing Rivers. For Keenan Allen, that's complete. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Rivers on 3rd and 2. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. So on 4th down, on comes the Charger kicker, Michael Badgley.
Oh, I missed the hell out of that.
And this has no chance. It's no good. Well wide to the left, and this score will stay right where it is. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this.
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown. 79 yards. And the Ravens are able to show off their quick strike ability. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Charger drive about to get going. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Now Gordon shifts by him at the 25, and he'll go down at the the 26, following a gain of 6.
Load it. Stay with your man. Wait.
Rivers. He's got a man. That's Keenan Allen. A third down gain of 19.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, it came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag. Completed it very well.
Running on first down, Eckler. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Rivers to throw it. It's his running back, Melvin Gordon. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Rivers. Allen's got it complete. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, 36 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field, and that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one-play drives exactly.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Wayshawn Jenkins picks it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing, because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the...
And nowhere to get away. Rivers is dropped. Matt Judon. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
On the screen, this is Eckler. And just shutting him off there. A huge play there on the screen pass. And even 50 yards.
And that one hurts defensively. They forced him into 3rd and long, had the advantage, yet they give up the big play right there.
Yeah, their offense was already warming up on the sideline, ready to come out. So much for that 3 and out. Now Gordon on 1st down. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Tackle made there by Josh Bynes. On 2nd and 7, Rivers. Hunter Henry brings it in. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain there of 21 yards. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime preview. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey,
but, writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. the gun. Rivers. And he's got his man. It's Henry for a Chargers touchdown. 2 yards on the touchdown there, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
Let's go. Good rebound.
I feel like I'm back in school. What was that book, you know? It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. This has been a tale of 2 quarters so far. They trailed 14-0 after 1. How about the rally we've been watching?
Yeah, a couple of touchdowns. PAT here to tie it up. This is a good ball game all of a sudden. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even...
And he's taken down.
Turn up the heat.
Back at his
Turn up the heat.
7. The former number 3
Turn up the
pick,
heat.
Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They toss to Ingram. Room past the 20. There goes Mark Ingram. The 40.
Everybody behind.
Past the 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Ingram, 92 yards. And the Ravens have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this 2nd quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive? Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Matt Judon able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. To try again after the sack. Rivers, the catch made. It's Patton. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
And it's complete. Henry. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 2 big plays in succession, and the Chargers on the move.
The Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45.
Rivers now 12 of 15 throwing the ball. 80% so far, and it's 1st and 10. Throwing, Rivers. Now they go screen. It's complete. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's 2nd down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Rivers again. He'll get this to Eckler. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Check, 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 check.
Final play of the half, Rivers. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They run. It's Mark Ingram. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. On 2nd down, it's Ingram.
Oh, man, come on.
He's got the first down and more.
They hold it.
Finally brought down.
They hold it. They hold it.
That one, a gain of 20 in a first
down. They
down.
hold it like a motherfucker. Oh, my God.
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And down to the 36-yard line here. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
52 to my boy, 52. Right? My 52.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. Flushed out right. This will be caught by Brown. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
They'll run here with Ingram. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Let's go. Old school, man. Come on.
And again, it's Ingram. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now. Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal?
Go, man.
From the gun, it's Jackson. This is caught. Give him 13 yards on the connection, but not enough. 4th down.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
The Charger drive about to get going. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here at half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Give them 12 yards there. The Chargers have a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. On 1st and 10, Rivers. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 28 yards the game there on the catch and run. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
To the air again here, Rivers. It's Williams on the catch. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. Back now at Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson. It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. Rivers now. The pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. You got to think this is likely 4-down territory anyway, but they'll try to punch it in now on 3rd and goal. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Hunter Henry, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. Second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback. Because to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. My high school coach used to say that all the time. Laddie, take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Exactly.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
Here we go. Henry, go. Back to you. 31's the mic. Here we go. 31's the mic. Bound to lose one.
Jackson from the shotgun. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Joey Bosa picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
On is the punter, Cook, who sends it away. This is taken at about the 14.
Ah, come on, baby. Hold that block.
Good return that time. 18 yards. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over.
Oh, my God.
The Charger drive about to get going. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Play fake to Gordon. Now Rivers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jihad Ward in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And they've got a 4th down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much everything we could have asked for. The Chargers go here. It's Rivers. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Jalen Ferguson and the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. On 1st down, Ingram. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Ingram again, looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Oh, let's go. Let's go.
March 49. March 49.
Here's Jackson. Got a man. It's Brown. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Now Ingram, he's been busy today. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Now Jackson. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Tucker with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10 at their own 44.
Hey, here we go.
Now Rivers. Got his man. It's Williams. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great work.
Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Matt Judon in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Rivers. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. One last shot now for Rivers. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.
I see what I got there. Put the Rivers on his ass every goddamn game. I said, I see why Phillip Rivers on his ass every game this season. That nigga, them nigga O-line is trash. All right, Drew, you want up. Send the invite, Drew. I gotta come to you now, baby. Yep, Drew, one up, man. That's what happens when you pick a bullshit team, bro. Ain't got no fucking offensive line.
Yeah, you really try to be different.
I mean, Mark Ingram had a 92-yard rushing
Chains on and the diamonds dancing. Game on, so it's time to go. When the rain starts, I'ma let you know. Name a squad that is better though than my home team. We a pot of gold. I'm a dog. I'ma need a bone for my whole team. I'ma let it go like yeah. In the field like yeah. All day like yeah. All night like yeah. Whole squad like what? In the field like yeah. All day like yeah. All night like what? Whole squad like yeah. In the field like yeah. All day like yeah. All night like yeah.
They be a bit fucking the bushes. Yeah, nah.
They're not.
Oh, yeah, hold on, y'all come.
I was waiting to shine. My father taught me don't be soft, so now I'm taking what's mine. I define myself as ambitious, young, black, and gifted. Masterpiece, my masterpiece.
Oh,
I don't got no limits.
When you got that shit off. Nigga rating different as fuck. I just came to your shit, now everybody rating different.
Most of that niggas wrong, Curry.
Nigga was an 89 on my shit, now they're 85. Them niggas was 88, now they're 84. They was 86, they're 84. They was 80, they're 81 now. Cleveland was 80, now they're 78. What the fuck happened? What the fuck? Oh man, that man done fluke one. That man done fluke one on me for some reason, for some odd reason, something done flipped. Oh yeah, you know what it is. I want my rematch. The one they came against us too. Come on, you motherfucking purple people. Bring your ass on. when you're all purple.
Again.
Fuck.
I want to be the Niners, but they're fucking Jimmy Garoppolo's ass.
So he said they Jimmy Garoppolo's ass. Man, don't be talking about Jimmy G like that, man. The white women gonna whoop your ass, then he talking about Jimmy G. He got the perfect chin line. Talking about Jimmy G like that.
Tell my son I'm loving for him, I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams reality, not going back to back. You say that you proud of me.
The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at US Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. The scene a short time ago, this crowd decked out in purple, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football, folks, as the Vikings get set to do battle with the Dallas Cowboys. Dan Bailey now to put the ball in the air, and we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Let's go.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down. On second down, Elliott. He finds an opening past the 40. Touchdown, Cowboys! Ezekiel Elliott, 73 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
Yeah.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
Never should have let Dan Bailey go. How you get rid of a nigga who been leading the league?
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. That really sets him back. A loss of 6. Plays like we just saw there, and that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, Cousins. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Mike 5-5, Mike 55, Mike 5-5. Bandit, Bandit. Hey, Haywood. 55, hey,
They'll indeed go for it. It's Cousins. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10.
No, fuck.
Cousins gives way to Cook. And an alley to run. And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. A big play there out of Cook. 41 yards on the ground.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Cook. He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
On 2nd and 2, Cousins, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17.
But it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down.
Just checking, man. I was just checking, man. So you press Y.
Now the offense not going anywhere. They're staying out there. They've converted once already on this drive. Here they go again on 4th down.
Get you playing PlayStation.
54's Mike. 54's Mike.
Cousins to throw for it on 4th. And a big loss here as he's taken down. DeMarcus Lawrence. And the Cowboys defense is going to get him the football back.
Pass rush. Let's go,
I guess they wanted to get that touchdown right back on their first drive, but failed to do so.
And what they have to be careful of is pushing so hard to stay right there, to stay even with their opponent.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Oh, man.
For the sack,
God
Emerson
damn.
Griffin. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Elliott. A very good move, but for a relatively modest gain out near the 32. It'll be a gain of about 5, but they're left with a 3rd and still about 12 to go. Now Prescott. And this is going to be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. First down, here's the run with Cook. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
That old man strength right there, man. You know what I mean? It's all right. This old man, you can't teach this shit right there. That old man strength, right?
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. All right. Here we go. Let's go, Dina. Good route here. Let's get there. Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4.
On 2nd and 7, Cousins. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. To throw, Cousins going deep for Diggs, and he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down?
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check.
Fuck out of here.
Now Cousins on 4th down. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And brought down, but not before
covered, man.
The 25. 4th down,
Fuck
no
out of
problem.
here, bro.
19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10.
Fuck that shit. That's some bullshit right there.
55. I don't even know why this team showed up. Check 24. Check 24. Leave it. 48. 55.
1st down. Here's Cousins. And a big loss here as he's taken down. DeMarcus Lawrence getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely he's been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They holding me. That should have been a pick. That should have been a fucking pick. There's no way that shit should have got in there.
And that was a touchdown. That was a good challenge, but they won't.
Well, no need.
He was looking for Adam Thielen there, but now it's 3rd down.
And he had it, too.
Can't be bullshitting.
The Vikings on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and a mile.
Hey, switch gears. One. Who's that? Who's that?
From the gun, here's Cousins. And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. So on 4th down, Britton Colquitt on the punt. Back deep for the Cowboys, Tavon Austin.
4th and 34. You think you can get in 34 yards? Oh, that ain't the problem.
Now Austin. 31 yards on the punt there. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window? Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Catch it, boy.
54, right there. 54, Mike.
Following the interception, Cousins. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the 1st down. Off the play fake, Cousins. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on 2nd down. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Throwing, Cousins. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. The Vikings on 3rd down. Not good, 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. They go play action. Cousins. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. On now, the former Cowboy kicker, Dan Bailey. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because, you know, after the sack, there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Everson Griffin able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now Elliott. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott rolling to his left. And that is incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Now the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott escaping the pressure right. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he goes out right around the 39. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. On 1st and 10, Prescott. It's caught, Cooper. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now a signal and a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
A 46-yard attempt.
And this one is right down Broadway. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally, because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game. Yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
And they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. On 2nd and 11 now. Cousins. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A first down there on a pickup of 25. They'll run on first down. It's Cook. Sean Lee, the Pro Bowler, there for the tackle.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
On 2nd and 7, Cousins. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked off, Byron Jones. CD with that incompletion. Let's look at some of the big games week 13. So these are ones that our crew probably think of the biggest 4. Let's rank them 1 to 4 as far as how big they are and what they mean. Baltimore at Buffalo, San Fran at New Orleans, KC at New England, Seattle at the Rams. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Prescott. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. Stepping up, he'll try and run. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a third down. Third and short yardage. Prescott eluding the pressure right. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They're going to try and throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. Cooper was the intended target. Well, partner, Thanksgiving in the rearview mirror, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, all gone. And now if you look at the top 4 seeds right now as we hit, is it the quarter pole or the 3/4 pole?
It is the quarter pole, and we get to thank our NFL reporter, Randy Moss, who also has a great background in the sport of kings, for letting us know that's one of the most misused terms in that sport. It is the quarter pole, right? What are they headed for the home stretch? Is what he also said about it. I can't wait to see how this thing ends.
Well, we got New England and Baltimore, the top 2 seeds in the AFC, Seattle and New Orleans in the NFC. You think it stays that way at the end?
I think it's going to be a heck of a battle. I think Baltimore, yes. New England's going to get a battle from Buffalo, but I think they're going to stay in the spot. Seattle, they're going to battle San Francisco. They're just going to trade it back and forth, and it's going to come down to Week 17, I believe, to decide that one. And New Orleans, yes, they will retain a top 2 spot.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 47. On play action, Cousins. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off, Byron Jones. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. CD, while we have a quick second here, I want to give a shout-out to 3 teams who have struggled mightily this year, who all got wins in Week 12. The Dolphins, the Redskins, and for their first win of the season, the Bengals.
How about you? I love your empathy, right? You hate to see teams struggle like this. Hate to see teams that are down. And when they get wins, you come with a little bounce, don't you? You got a little extra spring in your step. Those Bengals, and they beat the Jets, who at the time were hot, right? They won 3 in a row. How about Washington? That win over Carolina, and then, of course, the Dolphins. No one really saw that coming. Their win over Philadelphia, even though it was at home. could those wins for those teams be the death knell for the teams that lost? The Jets, we're not going to talk about them anymore. Carolina, they still thought maybe a late run could put them in the playoff race in the NFC South. And then how about Philadelphia? But they're not out of it.
No.
They still control their destiny. If they win out, they go 9-7 and win the NFC East.
Yeah, because they're just one game back of 6-6 Dallas. To throw is Prescott. Buying time to his left. Oh, Prescott stripped.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Eric Kendricks coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Throwing. Prescott letting one fly deep for Cooper. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
The Cowboys will go. Prescott looking deep in the direction of, and that's caught inside the 35. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. A first down throw for Prescott. Rush coming, and he's taken down. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Prescott. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Prescott from the gun. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
And that is no good. He gave it a good run. That wasn't more than a foot or so wide to the left. And this score will stay right where it is. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time, and it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Now a desperation throw deep. It's
Get out of here, cuz!
They chalk that one up as a gain of 34 on 3rd down.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space and let them do what they do.
The first down run not going to get them a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, it looks like just 1 yard there, so that'll bring up 2nd and 9.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Here's Cousins. Looking for the end zone. And he can't corral it. That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up third down. They took their shot for the end zone, almost cost him.
And he made the right play there, knocking it away. But, boy, it looked like he had a chance to come down with the football. And if he does that, this thing is over. Instead, he leaves him out there with another chance.
Now Cousins. And Rudolph has it.
Man, get out of here, man. He wasn't trying to throw that. He wasn't trying to throw that. He wasn't trying to throw that shit.
To go in half number 2.
The fuck out of here, man. They just gave that man some real flu-gaze ass bullshit right there, boy. Oh my God. Hell yeah, man, that man double tap it, but man, soon as man come off the line, bro, he caught the ball, bro. Get out of here. I did the same shit, bro. They made the ball hit my man in the fucking helmet, though, bro. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
It's complete to Diggs.
I did the same exact
shit. Second of their timeouts. As they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. That last catch short the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Man, be on some bullshit. Tell you, boy, man, be on some bullshit.
Hey, can't. Gun. Motion. Reset.
He'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And Xavier Woods with a pick. And a short return to the 6-yard line.
Well, I don't think we'll have to look very hard to find our play of the game. That was an absolutely monstrous big play right there. Backs to the wall. The offense has it in the red zone, driving for the winning score. And he says, not on my watch. And that is one happy bunch on the sidelines.
54 Mike. Check. Watch 54.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Going to take a shot for Gallup. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Come on, D. There we go, kill. 50, 26.
Now Prescott. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Well, Charles, the old saying, the old cliche, if you will, points at a premium, that certainly applied here, didn't it?
And that almost like opened up.
Punting it away instead of going for it.
Yeah.
Damn. All right, man. 1-1.
I had you that last try. I should have scored a touchdown, but I accidentally pressed the down pad and then swapped my camera angle.
Yeah. You did. You did. I ain't gonna hold you. You had me. Yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie. You had me fucked up. Alright, what you going to now, Drew?
Send you another invite.
In the latest fashion, had to set the bar, tried to catch me.
Or not.
My eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet. I'm ready to rumble. Feel like I ain't.
What, John, you got Madden? Said kind of. What the fuck does that mean? The yes or no?
Some motherfucker said kinda. I'm like you, man. That's a yes or no question. That's a yes or no goddamn question.
People claim that they be loyal, they be taking up space. See my broski lose his heart when he was fighting that case. Took so many years, I'm not
we don't want to hear your mouth
those
right now,
days.
okay?
I'ma treat you how you treat
Just
me.
tell
Do
her,
you
just tell
like
her you
how
don't
it
want to hear your mouth
tastes?
right now.
Shawty, use it. Can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be worried. I'm straight.
You got a white woman. You got a white woman. Don't do that shit.
On the road, this is crazy. I get 80
What the fuck did you just tell me, Drew? Motherfucker, you sleep on the fucking couch tonight, okay? That's what you do. You son of a bitch. Tell me you don't hear my fucking mouth. Yeah, I remember. Don't call my fucking dad. Say that shit again. Don't call my fucking dad.
Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have? Look in the mirror now, feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him for him, I'ma make it happen.
Alright, that's something.
Now my dreams reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing.
You probably gotta leave. You gotta leave off that screen. You gotta leave off the hit, like the online screen. You gotta leave out that screen, then you'll pop in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I see your shit disappeared. It disappeared from your profile. It was up there, but it ain't up there now.
Beat you on my team.
Someone say he gonna beat me with his team. Wow.
Yeah, you beat me with yours. Now it's my turn to beat you.
Chains on and the diamond dancing. Game on, so it's time to go. When the rain starts, I'ma let you know.
I'll just say, don't throw it on Pat Pizza.
Whatever.
I'ma need a bone for my whole team. I'ma let it go like yeah. And it feel like yeah. All day like yeah. All night like
yeah. Watch out for Sack Man Jones.
And it feel like
sorry ass motherfucking Cardinals, man. Breakdown. Yeah, so that's me and Q that thing right there, man. What, man?
Hard.
what is up? I'm ready for all you got to love it like yeah. And it feel like yeah. All day like yeah. All night like yeah. Whole squad like what? And it feel like yeah. All day like yeah. All night like what? Whole squad like yeah. And it feel like yeah. All day like yeah. All night like yeah. Whole squad like yeah. And it feel like yeah. All day like yeah. All night like yeah. You don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog. You don't want problems. Yeah, you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog. You don't want problems.
honey yard dash. Got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, the man, oh deal with the hands. Thought he could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, honey yard dash, 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 yeah. They can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. Stay on attack when I tackle like damager. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Eat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Big dogs, I don't think they can handle it. Battlefield, it's just me and my warriors. Guaranteed we emerging victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears, it's glorious. I remember when they always ignoring us. Dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, the man, oh deal with the hands. Thought they could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can.
Restart the shit.
Got it on smash, put on the gas. I will not crash, honey yard dash, honey yard dash, honey yard dash.
Barely.
Slip on the team that they owe me. I need a ring and a trophy. I say
Barely
I'm the best as I am. It's no need in keeping it low key. I can carve the D like a turkey. I run straight through the D like a train. This shit we ain't taking no losses. It's all about making the game. I hear a lot of trash talk. He call us making the name. I put on the jets. The coast of regret even letting them stay in the game. Team around took a tumble. Next time be humble. I'm the lion in the jungle. You just trying not to fumble. Rumble, young man, rumble. Never slip nor stumble. I take off move, magic. Now I can shoot through the
I hope ain't about to be no motherfucking bandwagon. But the damn Thunder.
Got it on smash, put on the gas.
You said KD? You said KD fucked the whole team up.
He's the reason why Paul George even went to the Clippers. Paul George and Lee Westbrook weren't even.
Paul George is gonna leave anyway.
Oh, he wasn't? Kawhi's the one that got him to leave. Kawhi's like, I ain't signing with the Clippers if you ain't coming. Alright, Max, send me one.
Now you go ahead and send me one. Shit, you already on the outside. I got to come back out.
I don't wear ball mains. All I ever do is ball main. I am not a rapper, they all lame. I am not dope, I'm hard. Wait, I can power up and level up at any moment. Spitting like a semi, only give me semicolon. Couple zeros like I'm sending yell nets. Every flow is unmatched and I better get set in. Finish them, finish them. Around me, I'm not the finish them all. Even if I ever did the minimum all. In the result, I better kill them all. Round one, but I got a team with me. Bad man when I got a team with me. I get mean, I get green. So the whole game was never been seen. Cook it up, gourmet. I go super saiyan, go tank.
That's why
Anything I ever do is top rank.
You got traded in the
Got more
Dolphins
bars than a Shawshank. Cook it up, gourmet. I go super saiyan, go tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank. Designer sneakers hurt my feet now. Every beat down. Couldn't eat and watch I eat now. Like how you getting paid to freestyle? Different cities every week now. Every woman is a now. What state brought you looking bleak now? I was home asleep designing sheets now. 30 different missions when I speak the list. I couldn't find it so sufficient. Who the cool, it wasn't you. I know it's true cause you look like the opposition. Run it up.
Yeah, go.
Wait, cook it up, gourmet. I go super saiyan, go tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank. Cook it up, gourmet. I go super saiyan, go tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank.
Well, why isn't Larry Fitzgerald the star factor?
You mean X Factor?
What?
Sorry, X Factor.
Big numbers, big numbers. 100 minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in the sand era. Yeah, flex mode, this ain't Southwest, this is jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off, cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bad beat pesto. If you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see more pesto. Hit your thought, I'ma catch those. Mexican, don't make pesos. Hit your sus, I'll replace those. Number save, no name though. We need more, tell them we need more. Put numbers on the board like I'm keeping score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, bullet pointed guard. Big numbers, 100-minute bang.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at newly named State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. So this was the scene of a go. The Cardinals emerging from their tunnel, and we are ready for football as the Cards get set to match up with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. Here's the kicker, Zane Gonzalez, ready to get this one started. And we are underway here on EA Sports. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
Let's go.
First down, Prescott sliding out of the pocket. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Prescott now. Forced out to his left. And he's going to keep it here. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott got an open man, the tight end, Jarwin. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
A lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of a first after a gain of about 9. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
The penalty moves him into the red zone here on 1st and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And now he'll tuck it and run. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Prescott flushed out right. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
Here we go, 46. 58, come on. I'm coming after you. Going to 54, line 26.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Corey Peters slipping in and getting the sack.
You ain't doing nothing. Here we go, 46.
On 2nd and goal, Prescott. And that is caught. It's Wharton for the Cowboy touchdown.
Yes,
a 7-yard touchdown grab. And they are able to strike first
just
on
enough.
their opening drive. Brett Maher on for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys.
This shit. Where's you? No, it's 1-1.
Following the touchdown, here's Maher to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Kick it piped up, man. He piped up, man. He piped up.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
I'm going to break him in half. I'm going to break him.
First down, Murray.
I'm going to break him. 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 I told him I'm going to break him in half. I'm going to break him.
To the 37-yard line. Trying to get it to Clay that time.
I'm going to break him.
Defensively, looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there, exactly as you described, an interception.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. From the 36, Prescott flush to his right. He's got the connection to Cooper. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Yeah, man, I'll let my face back. Damn, boy. He can't go nowhere when they try to rip the goddamn helmet off.
They took out of their hands.
They trying to break your neck,
it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal.
Watch the shot. Hey, kill.
Now Prescott.
Man, it's your guy, dude. It's your dude, bro.
Suggs, one of the best in the business at finding the QB, gets home there.
Hey, kill. 47. Check. 59.
Another try after the first down sack. Prescott to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, but now it's 3rd and goal. And let's see 6 defensive backs out there. They're in the dime here on 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
Prescott to throw it. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. Fighting off the defender. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. That pass play good for 7, but it still brings up a 4th and goal.
Oh, fuck. He
They flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Oh, the goddamn ball, motherfucker.
Pass up the 3.
Oh, my God. Let's see him hitting the goddamn.
And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back.
He was going to throw it, pull the bitch back down.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Johnson's got it complete. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes us 2nd and 9. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. It's complete to his tight end, Charles Clay. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. A gain of 10, 1st down, Arizona. The 1st down carry here for Johnson. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. 3rd and 2, and here's Murray. And able to find Kirk complete. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down. Murray now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Murray going for the deep ball. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. That one good for 37 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
Come on, man.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. From 17 yards out, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agreed totally. Excellent bounce-back, tremendous poise, confidence never lost, and obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Damn, Nick. You all right?
I'm dying over
Shit.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
I don't know why. Sure you don't know why?
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Get some pussy hairs off the coat.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. From the 29, Prescott escaping the pressure right, and his throw is incomplete.
I fucked up laughing, man.
There to force the incompletion.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. To Forrest Prescott, and that's Elliott, complete. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. That one complete to Elliott. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Prescott now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's 1st down. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a 1st down.
These niggas can't tell.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Damn, bro.
They'll throw again. Prescott steps away to his left. And it's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Marr now to add the extra point.
Oh, they bullshit. Oh, they bullshit.
No, missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there. And this will stay a 6-point ball game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This is taken at the 3. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Every
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Clay, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down. So line of scrimmage still a 39 on 2nd and 10.
Yeah, they do that when they be getting their ass. They come over and try to talk this shit.
That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 42. Now the Card's going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Right there.
Murray now on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. Looking deep downfield. Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown, Cardinals. Christian Kirk, 69 yards. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned. Because
there he goes, Amari Cooper. And he's going to get this deep onto Arizona's side of the field. A big play here for Dallas. 55 yards. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Prescott. This to Jarwin. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have retaken the lead. Prescott from the gun. And that is caught for the 2 points. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
Right back. Let's go, man.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Now he's going to string this one out to his running back. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Murray, it's complete. It's Fitzgerald. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. A gain of 10, 1st down Arizona. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Murray now on 1st down. Airing this one out for Fitzgerald. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Larry Fitzgerald was the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up in that moment of truth and make a play.
Smith right there.
The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. And he finds Fitzgerald. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. A gain of 10, 1st down Arizona.
Dropping the nigga right there, bro. How is that not a pick? How is that not a pick, though? How is that not a fucking pick, though? I'm dropping my nigga right there, cuz I'm there. Oh, my fucking God. Come on,
6
man.
for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
Fuck that shit, man. That's bullshit. Larry just Larry my ass, man.
Throwing on 1st down is Murray. Airing this one out for Fitzgerald. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
Well, he's been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They set the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
To throw again on 2nd down. Murray, it's complete to Drake.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he's got Fitzgerald. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
1st down, Murray. Open man is Kirk, complete. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Stopped immediately there. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. Murray to throw on 3rd and 1. He may try and run for this. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down. So there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the 1st.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with the pick. And a big turnover. These guys will get the football back. The rookie was trying to push him downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
Oh, man.
Back near his goal line, it's Prescott. And this is caught by Witten, the tight end. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be third down. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up fourth down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. And a good result there as that'll get out of bounds and pin them back at their 10-yard line.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line. The drive starts with a completion left side, and he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
The throw over the middle, taken in, and way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Night, sweetheart.
On 1st and 10, Murray eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
But to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball, they've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Christian Kirk, the man he was looking for, and it's 3rd down. Well, these corners, I tell you, they've done excellent work all game long.
They remind me of guys in the past who just said, hey, throw it out here 100 times, nothing good is going to happen. And if you throw it in the wrong place, I'll take it the other way.
He'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete as well. Figuring they're going for it on 4th down. Remember, though, they do have all 3 timeouts, so even if they don't get it, all is not lost.
Yeah, normally in this situation, when you're talking about having to go for it, everything is in this play. But as you noted, with those 3 timeouts, they actually have a little bit of a safety net.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Here we go. Mike,
Murray and company going for it on 4th. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. throwing here. Prescott. And that'll be incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target. And that'll bring up second down. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. For whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when the next defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Prescott to throw on 4th. He's got his target. It's Cobb. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. A gutsy decision there, going for it on 4th, but they got it, and that likely puts an end to this one.
Indeed, it was gutsy because there's so many other options they probably could have exercised in that situation, but they bet on themselves, and it paid off.
Let's go, defense. Let's get off the field, defense.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Marr on for the extra point. And he's missed so far. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4th, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Murray with a 3rd and long. On the move to his left. He's going to let it. It got his man complete. The Card's going to call another timeout, their second.
Okay.
As they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the
clock.
clock.
In there just did. I don't know how that shit happened between my safeties
So
like
the
that.
line of scrimmage
How that
is
shit
all
happened
the
like
way
that between
across
my
the
safeties
50
like
now
that.
as they come up 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Murray. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls
get out of here, man. 1, 2, 3. Man, how many bodies I just had right there?
Made at the Cowboys 29.
Get the fuck out of here.
So this one will end in a victory.
Man, there's like 6 people right there, man. Get the fuck out of here, man. That man is dead, man. That man done got every limb broken his body just did, bro. 6 people like that around
the throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger. And dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football.
But I couldn't
all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say so long and sign off from the desert.
talking to his little scene. Yeah, you do. Oh, you don't know about this? What, you don't know? Oh, you don't know, Drew? Hold on, Drew. How you gonna be the homeboy? Don't know, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. John, you ain't told Drew, man.
I don't know what this nigga talking about, bro.
Drew, talk to you, dog, man. That's all I'm saying. Talk to you, dog. Talk to you, cute dog, bro. Man, Q got a whole female out here, man. Q got a whole bunch of females out here, man. What you talking about, man? That's Q dog, man. That's Q dog, Drew. What you mean?
Hey, Mac, you got Modern Warfare?
Hell nah. Hell nah. I got baseball though, motherfucker. I got baseball. Got UFC. I got live. I got Supercross. I got Warface. I got Gallagher. I got America's Army Proving Ground. Got Batman. Got Call of Duty Modern Warfare the Remastered Edition. Got Sonic. Got Onrush.
Got Fortnite?
Fuck no, bruh. Fuck no motherfucking Fortnite. That's a pedophile game, man. It is.
We gonna run it back, or what are we doing?
It's up to you, man. It's up to you, man.
I sent you an invite.
Oh, okay. You gotta let me know, man. I got my notifications cut off, man. So. I see you like getting beat up on, so. Oh, man.
I'm only down 2.
I pick somebody else now. So when it's over with, right? Go to something else. Shit, then we can go to live. I'm going to live like this. I need to work on my wing score. You playing with Cleveland? Oh, man. I thought you were giving me a chance. I'm gonna do you like this. I'm gonna go right here. Yeah, I'm gonna whoop your ass with the Titans. I'm gonna whoop your ass with the motherfucking Titans. I'm gonna whoop your ass with the Titans. Just cause how you said the Titans? Yeah, I'm gonna whoop your ass with the motherfucking Titans. Hell yeah. I don't like how you said the Titans just then. You heard how he said the Titans, man? That man said the Titans? Like, nigga, really? That nigga gave me the nigga, really? Like, okay. Yeah, okay. Okay. See how Drew's like he got it like that. Let's do it.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. The folks here in Cleveland, even though all the down years have never stopped supporting their hometown guys, and we got evidence of that a moment ago as the Browns made their entrance. They are ready to do battle with the Tennessee Titans. Here's the former Sooner, Austin Seibert, to get this one started. And off we go from Cleveland. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Too loud?
No.
Oh, you on the other shit.
Let's go now. 15, run. 59.
Now a carry for the shifty Dion Lewis. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13. From the gun, here's Tannehill. It's brought in by Adam Humphries. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game.
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. Oh, but this is going to backfire as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. And he's able to get it back to the 41.
What don't say man. What you talking about?
Well, not a good omen there. His first
how the hell I picked that fucking play?
I know the fans are thinking right now, I hope there's not negative
I don't even know how I did that shit.
Since that's his first throw of the game.
I know I picked
One
regular
of the things
kick.
I remember about him coming out of school, he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped
I know I
near the
picked regular
35
kick.
at the 34. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now Mayfield. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete.
What? Well, I was already in the air for that thing. Look at it. I was already in the air. Look. I was already in the air trying to snap that motherfucker. Shit, give me that. They better stop playing with me. They better stop playing with me. That's what they doing. That's what they doing again. They doing it again, Q. They bullshitting me again. That's what they doing. Okay.
They were handed great starting field position.
Y'all better stop fucking playing with me.
And now they face a 3rd and 4.
Hey, team 6. Team 6. I got it.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He falls back
part of the
complete.
cheese play.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 21 yards there on 3rd down.
Got something for that shit.
A first carry now for
Chubb.
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at
That's
the line of
Hunt. Okay, don't make no difference with one of them.
The
Chubb or Hunt, goddamn. It ain't going. It ain't happening. I said this shit not happening around here today, goddamn. Like Pop, goddamn. It's not happening.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb.
That shit not happening.
Running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. He's able to rattle off 6 on the carry, and that'll get him to 3rd and 4.
That's all he gonna get.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Mayfield down. This will be caught by Brown. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Freddie Kitchens going to push the envelope. His guys will go on 4th down.
Right there.
Mayfield to throw for it on 4th. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Kevin Byard. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Landry the intended target. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing a ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Big hold of the 30. And he finds Corey Davis. And he'll take this all the way up to the 38-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Out of the gun, Tannehill. He'll get this one complete to Davis. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
God damn.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained. So they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quicker. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 45-yard line. Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Got out of the pocket, didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice, get rid of it, live to fight another down.
Back to the air, Tannehill on 2nd down. And
what a flag. What a flag.
What
a flag, man.
But it'll be 3rd down. Not sure what happened out there, but it
no
looked like
fuck
the
you did.
Was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a
no
defender.
Fuck you did.
So what am I
But
going
you tried to
say?
hit stick my dude, bro.
Darn right. They did something.
Shit, that's what that was.
And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. They'll try and pick it up with Lewis.
Nigga hit the hole.
He's going to come close to picking up the first.
Man.
Stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Damn it, he went the wrong way.
The Titans try it, but ultimately
Come on,
they fail
man.
on 4th
I'm trying to go
down.
right there in that little crease right there. That was the 1st down right there, man.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge...
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The sack by Harold Landry, the former Boston College Eagle.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. Quarterback was hit.
After the sack on 1st down, Mayfield. He finds his target, Beckham. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
He's checking.
They go play action. Mayfield. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Rashad Evans, the linebacker, recording the sack there.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play-action sack. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And it'll be Titan football.
Get up out of there, huh? Come on.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
Following the interception, Mayfield. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off at the 17. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. With that incompletion, I want to revisit some playoff talk. We talked about the top 2 seeds, but let's break down the AFC playoff picture. Ravens and Pats on top. If the season ended, we'd be looking at the Bills in the 5 spot and the Steelers the 6. That would give us wild card games of Bills, Chiefs, Steelers, Texans. You give the Titans, Raiders, Colts, or Browns any shot, Charles?
I give the Titans a shot. They get Houston twice in the last 4 games of the year. And the way they're running the ball with Derrick Henry and their defense playing well, yeah, they're very confident right now. The Raiders, no, I don't give them that type of a shot. I think they're a year ahead of schedule with the season that they're having. The Colts, I do give them a shot. Okay, Jacoby Brissett, if he can get hot down the stretch and they get Marlon Mack back running the football, I think they can have an impact. In Cleveland, no, I don't give them any shot.
Tannehill on 3rd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially given 15. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say that great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I remember looking over.
Oh, get out of here, man. I got a nigga right there.
Because he had enough confidence in himself that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking to get it to Jarvis Landry that time. And now it's 2nd down. With CD earlier, we looked at the AFC playoff picture. Let's quickly peek at what's going on in the NFC right now. We mentioned Seattle and New Orleans will get the byes if the season ended today. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Kamale Correa gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A. He's going to float this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. It was the safety, Kevin Byard, that time, who was able to knock it away.
Well, he bounced up after taking a sack and took a shot downfield. I think a lot of us thought maybe he'd run draw in that situation instead. Trying to get all back in one play.
Yeah, 3rd and long, thought he needed the deep pass, couldn't connect it.
Maybe he was hoping for a penalty downfield to give him the yardage they needed.
No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
What'd he say?
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Sets up the screen to Lewis. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd down. Back to throw, Tannehill. Flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. After a rare scoreless first half, these teams now just looking for something as the 2nd half gets underway. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And we thought this game had the potential to be tight. Maybe not this tight. Scoreless as we start the 3rd quarter.
I love the way you use the word tight. I'm going to take it a little bit different direction here because it's not just tight on the scoreboard. I think both offenses have been tight in how they've played this game. No one's been loose. No one's been free. They've got to find a way to make some plays, and I don't think you do it if you're really tight in everything that you're doing in the game.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. Boy, that is a 7-yard loss. Second down now.
Hey, Mac, every time I run into Sachi or Logan hit the head, man, that scary ass nigga back up, bro.
I don't doubt it.
They go with Chubb on second down.
There you go. Shout it Lord.
And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a third down and long.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Exactly. He playing online.
Third and long for Mayfield.
Every time I hop into a lobby and hit the head,
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked by Kevin Byard. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that'll make it second down. Here's Tannehill. It's caught. Humphreys. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. Third and 2, Tannehill. He finds Humphreys.
Well, we don't play with the Cowboys already, so 2 games up. So this lad want to kill it, so I said I'll play with
Just 4 yards on the pickup, and that's good enough to extend the drive.
He must be whipping his ass. He cried then.
I don't know what he doing over there. I don't know what he doing over there.
Now a first down throw, Tannehill.
Shit, you would be really he just
Did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another first down. Tannehill on the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive.
Oh, man, look at that lucky ass shit right there.
Speaking of the Cowboys,
God damn. That's some junky ass shit right there, man.
Linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Austin Seibert on for the extra point. It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six.
Bro.
And now the
I'm
kick is
sorry,
away.
your team is just going down.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost them about 7 yards all told. It's taken down back shy of the 20. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10.
Damn, man.
They'll try and get the run game going. This is Henry. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. No gain on the play there. Second down. Looking to throw on second down. Tannehill. He's got a 1st down past the 30. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. Derrick Henry will be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Play action. It's Tannehill. Dancing to his left. Completes it to Davis. And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time. And what's going to
Man, you better shut up before I snatch that ponytail. I mean, that puffball.
And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's Titan football here as they trail to begin the fourth quarter.
Who said I don't mean the foot? I'm badass too. You better focus on that damn
Tannehill on first down. Complete. Smith has it. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Got him in. It's Brown. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. The Titans on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. Tannehill throwing again. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. And that's complete to Lewis. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. First down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Credit that break up to Greedy Williams.
It's always a balance. She put up stick in this offensive defense. Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
It's caught. Smith. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. To the air again, Tannehill. That's complete to Sharp. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now. Here's Tannehill, escaping the pressure right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 1 yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Bro, I'm so behind on this damn show.
Now, 2nd and goal.
Man, hey. I'm so behind on this shit.
And they'll turn their power game to try to get in. And that play's not going to get him in as he stops right at about the line of scrimmage.
I gotta start
Nothing
season 3.
doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
I gotta watch the other one too on the home team. Shit, your mama was walking out there. Your mama was walking in.
And Henry fighting for
nigga, what is the fuck?
He did not. No gain on the play. And what to do now on 4th and goal. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we got a 1-score game.
I told you, bro. I'm not gonna play nothing, bro. I told you. I told you.
Bro, I'm talking about, bro, I will have one of my wide receivers get a clean ass flat round, right? A nigga would be barely behind him. How good pass that bitch. And the nigga glitch over.
So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up
they
with
got
the
cool
play of the game now.
now.
4th and goal.
Bro, I told you, keep that wild fucking man in there. That fake as fuck.
They'll run. It's Henry. And he didn't get there. Knocked backwards to the 2-yard line. The big back Derrick Henry held out of the end zone.
They hold the fuck out of me this game.
The defense holds again. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Out of his end zone, Mayfield. It's caught. Accelerating, and
man, that's
he
bullshit.
goes. 30, the 20. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Man, that's bullshit, bro. Ain't no fucking way you supposed to caught that ball that did, bro.
9 yards.
4 motherfuckers there, bro. My 2 men and his 2 men there together, bro. How the fuck he gonna catch the ball? The ball glitched through all 4, the 3 of the other 3 niggas he catch. The fuck out of here, man. The fuck out of here.
Play speed. Because, you know, we had that time speed when we run in the 40s at the combine and, you know, in pro days and all of that. But play speed is different. And OBJ's play speed is some of the best in the league. In other words, when he has the ball in his hands or he's running a route, he runs it just a little bit harder than most people. And oftentimes, you come up wrong on your angles trying to tackle him.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keep it alive.
He's got Smith here. And he'll get this way up just shy of 45 yards.
30 seconds. 30 seconds.
23 yards the pickup there.
Everything happened in 30 seconds.
Mariota to throw it. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds.
They gave the nigga, the first touchdown came off bullshit.
Some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Give them
that
screen play, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game.
It was a big feat. On the lineman. 3rd
and long here for Mariota. Now a desperation throw deep, and that's caught inside the 30. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. So now the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. And whistles for timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. To try again after the sack. Mariota, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. Need something for deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Throw it, Mariota, and that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So Cleveland able to come away.
Damn.
Victory here, and they did it in